Представники української громади в Південному Онтаріо провели протест в місті Міссісага проти тероризму та кримінальної діяльності російського війська проти українського населення.
Today, we stand together in the heart of Mississauga to confirm something that we've all known for many, many years. Russia is a terrorist state. On a daily basis, air sirens warn of Russian missiles that continue to destroy schools, hospitals, kindergartens, churches, and homes of our Ukrainian brothers and sisters. Innocent civilians are being slaughtered every day, and brave soldiers are continuing to fight for freedom. Ukraine will be victorious. A shopping mall in Kremenchuk was struck by a Russian missile. Approximately 1,000 people, parents, grandparents, children were inside at the time of the attack. Interior Minister of Ukraine, Denis Monastyrsky, confirmed yesterday that 18 people have died and fragments of bodies are being collected from under debris.
It is not a joyous time for Ukrainians. It is a very difficult time. As mentioned, the rocket attack on the shopping center that happened 2 days ago in Kremenchuk was only but one missile. The Ukrainian government has put out a notice that over 60 X-22 rockets. An X-22 rocket is the size of a major missile. It is 12 meters long and it weighs over 6,000 kilos. 60 of those rockets have hit Ukraine in the last 4 to 5 days, bombing indiscriminately shopping centers, apartment buildings. Canada should be one of the first countries to recognize Russia as a terrorist state. Canada can do so much more. It has done, we are grateful for the help that we have had, but this is the moment where Canada has not to follow other nations, but to lead and give an example as they did in World War II.
In dozens of Ukrainian cities, hundreds of towns and villages, Russia murders innocent children. The latest outrage on June 27th was a purposeful Russian attack on a shopping mall, in a city of some 200,000 people, located hundreds of miles away from the front lines. The midday attack was designed to inflict maximum damage. There were 1,000 people in the mall at that time, and Russia fired not one but 2 rockets, leaving no doubt about the deliberateness of the action. The day before, the Russians bombed apartment buildings in Kyiv and Kharkiv. The day before that, Odessa. Every day, Ukrainians live with fear and loss, and yet the world hesitates to call these acts by their name. There is only one reason for these attacks, and that is to sow terror. And these purposeful acts targeting civilians are acts of terrorism. We need to treat them as such, and we need to declare Russia a state sponsor of terrorism.
President Zelensky also stated, and I quote, "The Russian state has become the largest terrorist organization in the world, and this must be a legal fact. Everyone in the world must know that buying or transporting Russian oil, maintaining contacts with Russian banks, paying taxes and customs duties to the Russian state means giving money to terrorists."
Today I also brought the sunflower with me. Why the sunflower? Because of course it is the symbol of Ukraine. As your neighboring Poland, for us the czerwone maki, that's the symbol of Poland. But the sunflower is very close to us Polish people. And why did I bring it with me? Because it is a symbol of hope. And while the sunflower may dwindle and die, the seeds that it plants will grow the next generation and the future. So today, my Ukrainian friends, I bring you the sunflower as a symbol of hope for the future. So collectively, let's light our candles of peace, hope, and love. Let them shine brightly with their radiant flame, and let's pray for peace in Ukraine. Slava Ukraini!
А ми тую червону калину підіймемо, а ми нашу славну Україну розвеселимо.
Шановна громада, біль, гнів і глибокий сум наповнюють наші серця цими днями від тих новин, які поступають з України. In addition words, Bucha, Irpin, Kramatorsk, Mariupol, which became synonyms of the senseless destruction, brutal atrocities and crimes of the Russian army. Russian diplomats all over the world, they are denying crimes which committed by the Russian army in Ukraine. They are justifying this war in Ukraine, and they are lying. They are lying and lying. And the whole diplomatic service, Russian diplomatic service, turned into the real body of lies.
I want to say also that when we're losing upwards of 200 soldiers, 200 a day, you remember the Highway of Heroes when one soldier from Afghanistan would come home and we'd rally and stand over the highways with Canadian flags welcoming them home. How sad that was. That was one. 200 dead soldiers every single day. They are fighting for Ukraine, they are fighting for democracy, and we can't let them down. And we said there's a red line they will cross, the Russians, when they attack, that will provoke the Western nations to help Ukraine more. How many more red lines do they have to cross than blowing up a shopping center full of weekday shoppers? And how many more innocents have to die? How many children have to lose their fathers and women have to lose their husbands before the West reacts? Canada had 37 howitzers to give us. They gave us 4. 4 howitzers. Canada, sure we could do better. The West must stand with Ukraine because Ukraine is fighting the war for the West. If Ukraine loses this war, Russia will be on the doorstep of Poland, Slovakia, Romania, Hungary. How much more will that cost the West? It's simple calculus. Help Ukraine, you help yourselves.
Душу й тіло ми положим за нашу свободу і покажем, що ми браття козацького роду.
Слава Україні! Слава Україні! Слава Україні! Слава нації!